Hello, Jeremy Chambers.
Caleb Chambers.
Luke Chambers.
Independence Acres Homestead here. You know, homesteading isn't always about work. Sometimes you have to take some time to have some fun also. And today we're going to be doing some work that should lead to fun. We're going to actually be working on making our own dirt-based RC track out here in our woods. So join us and we'll go through some of the steps that we're going to take, and maybe you'll learn something as we try to learn what we're doing back here. Yes, you heard me right. Today is all about fun. It's a long holiday weekend here, and we're going to be working on creating our own dirt track out here in the woods for our RC cars. Now, we're not necessarily enthusiasts. We don't have the most expensive cars, but you know, we're always looking for a way to have a little bit of fun with them. And so in order to do that, you know, we got tired of just doing donuts in the driveway. We got tired of you know, just going over little jumps out in the front yard. So we decided it was time to take our RC game up a notch. And we're going to be working on clearing out some of the brush back here, laying out our track, and then maybe even get our first run done today. Okay, so the first thing we need to work on is clearing out some of this underbrush. Now, like I showed you, the boys are already starting to clear out some of the larger branches and stuff that is, you know, deadfall down here on the ground. But what I'm going to show you some of the tools that we're going to be using today. Now, for small branches or trees we need to cut down, we're just going to be using our basic Fisker's handsaw here. We use this for, you know, pruning the apple trees. We're also using it take down anything probably under about 1 inch in diameter. All right. The other thing that I absolutely love is my handy dandy East Wing hatchet here. So you can see it's undergone a lot of use. This is a camping hatchet. This is already used to split my kindling in the winter. Just an all-around, you know, good quality hatchet. Holds a good edge. Don't leave home without it. All right. And finally, the last thing we're going to be using to work on cutting down some of the wayward trees and you know, some of the logs that might be a little too big to hand carry out of here. I'm going to be using my Silky Katanaboy. All right, now if you are not familiar with the Silky is a brand that is straight out of Japan. Now, Japan makes some wonderful steel for knives, saws, and stuff of that nature. This is a folding saw, and man, this thing is amazing. All right. It has a lock so that you cannot accidentally open. We're going to press that, and there we go. That is the blade, right? I mean, it is ginormous. It is amazingly sharp. This is not something that I would recommend a child using. I mean, look, we've got, it's a 2.5 foot long blade. All right, this thing will eat through a tree that's 1 foot in diameter pretty quickly. I'll get some shots of this thing in use here in just a few minutes. But it has, you know, all the locking features that you want, and man, this thing would even be very handy in the zombie apocalypse, right? Just kidding. Shout out to all my Survivor people. All right. Great two-handed design. I mean, this is just the handsaws of handsaws. Not cheap by any means, but does an amazing job. Okay, so clearing some of these saplings, I'm not going to worry about getting out the saw or the hatchet or anything of that nature. I'm just going to take a nice round point shovel and just use it to clear out some of these saplings. So just a quick jab right at the base. All right, we are working like gangbusters in this 90-degree humid weather. But man, we're making some great progress. Let me show you the first corner that we have done. This is going to be our hairpin turn in our track. We've got almost a full 90-degree turn with about a 6-foot radius. So it should be a lot of fun to take cars around this. Okay, so we've got half of it finished, and now it's time for our first run. All right, we're taking it nice and slow. We don't want it to break anything. First run. Ah! Fail. Start again. All right. Stuck again. Whew, this is going to take some practice, but once we get it done, it should be pretty epic. Thanks for joining us today. We hope that you had a little fun with us as we did, and you know, go out and make your own fun today. Don't sit there and watch YouTube all day long. All right, until next time. Number 1, don't forget to subscribe. Number 2, have a great day. Number 3, God bless.